Ansah.
He's going to get Ziggy Ansah.
Hands inside. See, Ansah, there's such a buzz. I think the kid understands what he's doing yet.
I mean, how little football he has played is
safety. You can occasionally have two highs just to make the quarterbacks work a little harder.
This quarterback is Mike Glennon. He is now 1 for 1.
Control. Really not a natural leader.
Throwing for the second time, and for the second time he has a completion there to Marquise Goodwin.
Well, Mike Glennon threw for over 30 touchdowns that year. So that inner strength, you want to see it come out and use it as a quarterback with his team.
Stepping up in the pocket, and number
his receiver the angle to go get it.
Chance to separate and uncover.
4 plays, 4 passes.
So 2 plays ago, watch him come under here. Ansah on the screen pass, forces the delivery too early. Nice
out of a guy. This could be a day we see that from Ziggy Ansah.
Third down at 10. Mike Glennon to his right.
Instead of going under, watch the power move from the outside. He gets under Wagner from Wisconsin and jacks him right back in the quarterback. So
his first round tackle, Mike, but potential top 10 kind of pick, as this is Marquise Goodwin out of Texas. That's his 3rd catch here this afternoon. He was a star in the full speed one-on-ones Tuesday and Wednesday. This is Jonathan Franklin inside.
Make plays.
Agreed.
Mike Glennon at quarterback, started the last 26 games at NC State, taking over for Russell Wilson when he went to Wisconsin. The fullback out of Harvard, Robbie Rouse, remains the tailback for Ryan Nassib. There's Juszczyk. Caught Mike's eye on Tuesday. Robbie Rouse around the left side, cuts it up, cuts it back again.
watch Kyle Long right here pull out. I feel sorry for the corner. Toss. Kyle Long gets out there. Great athletic ability, just buries Webb. Webb, that's about 100.
When you form a safety,
yep.
there's a safety and move the linebacker.
Running back safety, yeah.
Ziggy Ansah.
Boy, they're all jockeying for position. Can they play nose? Are they a 3 technique? What are they?
Can you play more than 2 plays without oxygen?
Okay, here he is. Check this out. He's going to get beat cleanly in pass, kick slide out wide. Realizes that, uh-oh, I let Cornelius Washington get my edge, and now I'm going to hold him. Look at that. That's about as easy as it gets as a call.
They didn't practice much in the last part of the week, but out here today.
Massive with a low snap and turns up and fires the interception. There is another Georgia healthy and providing the turnover here for his South squad. 14-0, 9:37 left in the second. Robbie Rouse, the tailback behind him, the all-time leading rusher at Fresno State. And there's Denard Robinson with the football.
Whoa, this kid is right here. Watch how fast he is. Okay, backside of reverse. You've got to stay parallel to the line of scrimmage, which he does right there. Now, it looks, I thought he was beat right there, Charles. Now look at the stride. About 3 strides, he ate up about 12 yards there.
Did you see the spin off of the attempted block by Jack Doyle from Western Kentucky, the tight end?
That's awesome.
And just about Ziggy Ansah potentially being a first-round draft pick.
Nassib looking to Chris Harper out of Kansas State, who was Colin Klein's leading receiver. 4.5 sacks in the final 9 games. And a great first half here at the Senior Bowl. Ryan Nassib chased out of the pocket, and he just fires that one out.
Great bull rush right there by Ansah. Now here's the chase from behind. He covers a lot of ground, doesn't he, Charles?
In a hurry. Just what you talked about. Not many strides. So Shepard's in there.
You go get him.
You go get him, too.
New talent in for the North team. This is Zach Dysert, the all-time leading passer at Miami, Ohio, and he is dropped. But never.
He gets a little bit overshadowed by some of those Georgia teammates. He comes underneath the block of Pugh. Remember what we said about Pugh? Is he a left tackle or not?
But watch the end of this play.
Right.
Because Washington, there it was, as he's starting to celebrate the sack.
Right.
And didn't realize the ball was.
Of this week.
Zach Dysert pass again, setting up the screen to Kenyon Barner and just flat out drops.
And a freakish 3 technique, a defensive tackle. That's him.
Zach Dysert on his first series.
There we go.
And on cue.
Linebacker that can also play in the sub packages. Okay, his strength is going to be the pass game. Former running back drives on the football, gets thrown right to him, and now bad throw, disconnect between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Yeah. Now he turns into a running back, which is what he was, and quickly in the red zone, especially in the NFL. So the decision-making process is even more critical.
Zach Dysert threw an interception to Xavier Gooden on his last pass. but came back the last two to toss 48 TDs against only 23 picks. Stepping up here. This time he finds Barner, but Barner is going nowhere.
And I really think there's going to be a finish after this play. Good cover.
And a couple of interceptions. Mike Glennon working it to his tight end. Good decision there. Good for North Carolina State after Russell Wilson transferred to Wisconsin. Kyle Juszczyk going nowhere.
All week long, I think he's a dynamic playmaker downfield.
At 91 catches this past year in Corvallis. This is Mike Glennon keeping it himself and sniffing that one.
Checking this out. Here,
Help me.
here, they're not fooled at all. And there's no receivers. Look at Chase Thomas.
But is this for real? Is this a cold run?
I don't know what they're doing.
There's no receivers over there.
There's not a receiver over there unless.
But it did go for a first down. First
that
down
boy
10.
6'7", get you a first down when you fall forward.
114. 149.
Here's Jonathan Franklin, set a single season rushing record at UCLA along with the
Age and played off of his block.
first down's coming easy now for the north side. Franklin again with another first down. Jonathan Franklin inside the.
You're going to see the guard pull. Hugh Thornton, he's going to chop wood. Watch him cut right there on the backer. And Franklin makes the cut. Juszczyk with the block on the edge again.
Yeah, Chase Thomas, number 44 from Stanford, one of the better players in the country for the last 2-3 seasons. Space will be an added advantage for him, not just the pass blocking.
Kenyon Barner is the tailback.
Or late replacement. Number one in the middle of your screen. Downhill, gets off the block of Cave, and then look at the finish.
During the week, and just what you just talked about, the way he evaded the block of Braxton
The
Cave.
13, those numbers not great, but in the second half did lead the one touchdown drive for the North. Had time, flushed out to his right, now coming back.
There's a throw.
And there is perhaps.
Call for the hold, don't care.
Let me ask you about this, Mike. Not just the arm talent,
Yeah.
okay? But now he's got to move. He's flushed. He's got to move, right? And look how he gets set.
Yeah.
And now he delivers that strike.
Did you watch the underneath coverage? It's over the underneath coverage and in front of the that. You go, that's it. That's it.
Made it look easy, and that's not an easy throw. Coming back to his left, and that is a.
Oh, he's in rhythm now, Coach. He's in rhythm now. Let's go back to it. Look at that throw.
What did we say earlier? From the tape I've watched, when he gets some confidence going.
So you want to make sure you take advantage of the opportunity to be here. Obviously, I wasn't 100% early in the week, which is why I sat out of 2 practices. But have the opportunity.
Here to Mobile.
No doubt off-the-field issues as a baseball player at Florida State. Long 30 years ago. Huge upside for a kid with only 11 starts in college football.
Massive to Goodwin, and Goodwin has had a very active.
Touches at
Touch the
Michigan.
ball and in a heavy run offense with a lot of hits.
With Kyle Juszczyk out of Harvard, right up the middle. We do know Robinson had.
But he also had that hand issue with the arm issue.
The elbow issue.
Yeah.
He did.
And he's got a numb arm and some fingers on the hand numb, and that's
To see him catch the ball.
and until he's 100% healthy, we may not have an answer.
They're down in 7 now for Ryan Nassib. All kinds of
Ansah.
trouble, and there's Ziggy Ansah, and there goes the football. Ziggy Ansah.
Ansah's out here. Watch what happens. They got 2 people on him. The tight end chips him. The tackle's on him. He just keeps running through that and strips it.
Wow.
And that was both guys from San Jose State. Otten, the tight end, Quesenberry, the tackle. He runs through him, strips the ball for Kyle Long at Oregon. That was denied by the NCAA, thus he's here today.
Great matchup on a 360-pounder across from him.
Jonathan Franklin out of UCLA.
Alabama, and had a much better career.
Zach Dysert out of Miami and a quarterback, and looking deep. Not a bad toss.
My nickname was Soft and Off.
Oh, man, they were going by me like it was a turnstile.
Zach Dysert.
Here's Alford, going to run in and then back out. Now that ball's got to be earlier and wider. Good job by Alford, though, hip to hip. Closes on the football, makes the play. That's really pretty.
If they're going to throw it wider, it's got to be thrown quicker.
Yeah,
it's got to be
exactly.
out of your hands.
Our team with the football on the 49-yard line. The quarterback is Zach Dysert. Looking forward to Denard Robinson. Did he go down and get it?
Because of the numbness in his arm and hands. Where he had trouble this week. I saw Mike when he had to make hands catches.
Hard for him in a new position. So I give him. I think he's a tough kid. I really like him.
I think he got some good check marks from. So is it cover 1 or cover 3? It's like 3.
Dysert continuing to check it down underneath. Nice move by Kenyon Barner.
Corners backing all the way out into the zone. Safety in the middle.
Dyser with him just in time, and go ahead and say it with me. That's Kenyon Barner.
Mike, after this play, I gathered about Kenyon Barner to see what you've seen so far.
But there's what I want to see and attack the edges.
Dyser again to Barner, and he'll walk it into the end zone.
Part if you'd seen that. Because the USC game, he hasn't been tackled yet.
Not yet. Uh-oh.
Alford with the 95.